Okay, got an OTSL matchup here against Andrea Mancuso. I'm having a comically terrible OTSL season, so hopefully trying to salvage a tiny amount of dignity here. Okay, so we got at least decall, Suez NORAD, Dell, East European, US Japan 5-year plan. Okay. Hmm. Could certainly decall here. It's definitely a risk with defectors out there, and I don't have duck and cover to combine with it. I could save 5-year for Middle East if necessary. Otherwise, I could Suez and hope to knock him out of Middle East completely. Might actually do that. Go for the East Europe coup on Iran. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, there's Europe. Fine. Okay. I might have to give up US Japan here if he coups Iran. Unless I want to just counter coup with Fidel. Okay, yeah, I think I need to go for the Middle East knockout here. I don't love giving up US Japan, but as long as I roll better than a 1, I've got a huge opportunity here. Okay. Decall definitely next. Dropping Asia, interesting. Okay. Hmm. Well, not a great hand for him, that's for sure. Too bad about US Japan there. Maybe that was a mistake and I should have just gone for China, I'm not sure. Alrighty, what are my... I have 3 cards left after this. Don't want to play 5-year plan, I guess. So I don't want to give NORAD either. I may just have to concede Thailand here, unfortunately. But that's a pretty darn good result for him to score Europe and Asia for even there. Maybe Fidel coup was the play and I should have gambled. I'm not sure. Or China card was the play. I think this is going to be Fidel to put 2 into Iraq, score Middle East for 4. Oh, interesting. Huh, didn't go into Malaysia. Or do I just go Iran here, actually, instead to give myself, since you can't coup anyway, give myself adjacency to Pakistan, or that's the better play. Or my other play is I could sacrifice a VP on Middle East in order to protect Algeria. Maybe that's actually better. Just get 3 instead of 4, grab Algeria there. Yeah, let's do that. Boy, not a good hand for him, but pretty good job by him. Okay. Oof, really bad hand. Yikes. Maybe I'll just take a space first. I don't really have to worry about anything Middle East here. Okay. Okay. Yikes, what a terrible hand for him. I do think Syria was better there than Lebanon just because of Marshall coming out. There goes to Gaul, okay. Yikes, that was a bad hand for him. Okay. No defectors, so I don't think I want a red scare here. This could be a socialist and then grab France if he doesn't defectors. Special. Or I could just, probably the safest route is Vietnam. Use that for a little bit of bonus ops in Southeast Asia. And then I've still got the coup on Panama and I can destall. Yeah, I think Vietnam's best here. Yeah, certainly an argument for socialist instead, but I want to grab the coup anyway to protect Angola. So I don't feel as strongly about flipping France this instant. I can still event socialist later in the turn. And if he headlines Marshall, I wouldn't be able to flip France anyway. Okay, there's defectors. Let's go ahead and coup with special. All right. A little less time pressure on D-stall now. Am I giving NATO or I'm probably holding 5 years still in case of Europe and or Asia. So this is probably I'm giving up NATO. Okay, filling in Africa. Okay, let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. Do I want to put one more in Thailand, or is he? I am going to put one more in there no matter what eventually. I don't know if I'm going into Pakistan or not this turn, since IP war is unaccounted for. All right, definitely two here. I like one here. I could do one Angola. Kind of want to get some ops into grab a Middle East stone here, so let's go ahead and do that. Probably spacing Formosan. I guess I could potentially double space, but I'm not sure if that's the play I want. Probably want to use the ops instead, especially since he needs to put two more in UK to activate special. Okay, makes sense. Let's go ahead and destall now. And 1, 2. Do I put 2 in Mexico or do I go into Libya? You can always realign me out of Mexico. But I think, given the Middle East state, Libya is a little less urgent, and Nasser's still yet to come. So let's go ahead and do 2 Mexico. I think that's my best play here. Okay. Okay, now he's filling in UK. All right. I think if he was going to go for a realign, he probably would have done it right there. So let's go ahead and space. CIA and duck and cover are both out there. Alrighty. Yeah, let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I like that. It activates NATO and protects Italy, but I think it's okay. Truman, protecting Truman. Let's go ahead and do maybe 1, 2, 3 seems reasonable. It does make blockade less painful, but if I were to do this, then he just needs 2 to grab Dom back versus 3. So I think I like 1, 2, 3 best still. He could grab Asia Dom here by breaking North Korea. Okay, there goes IP war. All right. So let's see what we got here. 5-year. Got UN for CIA. Got duck and cover. Captured Nazi. And so he has, unless I missed something, he has Marshall, Independent Reds, Nuclear Test Ban, Blockade Nasser, and 3 mystery cards. Alrighty, I'm gonna want to capture Nazi no matter what. I might decall here. As long as he didn't redraw defectors, I can grab Indonesia. I can potentially just grab Pakistan. I can grab Asia Dom right away. I think that's worth the risk there. Okay. Okay, so okay, one, two. All right, I want to overprotect Angola anyway. I want to grab Indonesia. I South Africa I don't have to do tap, but I can. Malaysia tap and South. I guess this is the best play doing all that. Use deck and cover here. One in case he has Asia. Grab that. I think that's the right play. If he drew IP War, okay. All right, I do have limited ops in order to shore up everything here. What's he gonna do here? He's just gonna stop Asia Dom. Okay, makes sense. Let's go ahead and I've got time a little later for captured Nazi. I think Asia I'm just gonna have to let go because he can still, or am I gonna have to let it go? I guess I could go one, two, three, and he'd have to flip Indonesia. I think that makes sense. So put the pressure on in Asia. I don't know if he has Asia or not. Gonna need to do that anyway. I guess actually maybe the right thing to do is just one here, one here. Let's pump the brakes on East European. I know he has Blockade Master Independent Reds. I don't know if he has a 3-op or not. Alrighty. We are at decall and Vietnam. What am I missing? East European. Okay. Okay, 3 mystery cards for him still. If he does have a single 3-op, he might need to use it on Blockade unless he wants to just hold Blockade. So I'm UNing CIA, eventing captured Nazi, playing East Europe, playing 5-year plan. Oh, interesting. Stopping that South Korea tap. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and event captured Nazi. Alrighty, let's do North Korea, and I will use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think will probably be the ops I use. Yeah, I think this is okay. US Japan, going back to US Japan, I still think that was the right coup choice. I rolled a 2, so if I had used a 2 up and it was the same roll, wouldn't have gotten him out of Iran. Still has blockade, still has Nasser. Maybe is he holding blockade or just waiting to use it? Because he spaced socialist. 810, okay. Okay, he's going for the Mexico realign. Okay, fine. Alrighty, let's do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 will probably be the final. Or do I leave this side of South America a little vulnerable? Go for Panama instead. No, let's shore up Angola in case of VOA. South America is more valuable than Central anyway. Interesting that he filled Canada, unless he redrew NORAD and he's planning to event that. But he still has both Nasser and blockade. Hmm. He could, even if he doesn't have a 3-up, he could tap Indonesia, and that would even up Asia. There goes Nasser for the realign. Okay. Now maybe I do want to put one into Panama. Don't love that. I don't love giving up South America control right here, but I don't know if he has Fidel. I want to make sure I have no central presence. So I think maybe that's best there. Okay. Okay. Well, board position overall looks pretty good. Would like to have the VP tracker a little higher, but overall things look pretty good, aside from not getting CIA out of the deck. But I think that's okay. So is he blockading? No. Okay. Just showing up Europe. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. I know he has blockade, unless I missed it. And he has Red Scare. Or excuse me, he has doesn't have defectors and I have Red Scare, so I'm strongly inclined to headline defect or Red Scare here. Can't headline missile. Portuguese Olympic, no. So yeah, my headline is definitely Red Scare. I believe that was containment we just played. Yes, it was. Alright, Ukraine's going to space. That's Central. Portuguese Olympic vectors. Missile NV. John Paul. Allende. So hopefully he didn't draw a 4-op and still has to deal with blockade. Really don't have a good coup target right here if he doesn't drop Def Gun, but that's a problem I'm happy to have. Probably coup with Olympic, doesn't really matter. Okay, he does have IP war now, so he gets his mill ops. Alright, that's too bad. Could missile envy right here. And then that, if I missile envy, there's no way it can really backfire. And let's see, then that, if he does only have 1/4 ops, then he can't deal with blockade. This would allow him a coup, but then I could still use China to take back Pakistan. I think I like a missile envy here, actually. Okay. And if he gives me Muslim, that's pretty funny, but it still ditches a 4-ops from his hand. Okay, just an arms race. That's too bad. All right. Let's go ahead and flip this and hope he doesn't have brush war. And then quickly score central. That did at least prevent him from grabbing 2 VP for arms race, potentially. Unless, I guess I could have cooed South Africa, but whatever. Oh, they. Oh, ooh, that's fortunate. Okay. Let's do that. Ooh, that could have been really bad. All right, I want to grab Libya ASAP. Also would probably want to fill in Botswana here to grab Dom and threaten a realign. And if he coups, I can potentially coup back. Okay, let's do. Okay, let's grab. He probably doesn't have South, or he would have scored it right there, but let's go ahead and grab that. Do that and that. All right, yeah, one. Okay, let me think about this. If he's prioritizing India there and didn't just score South America, there's no way he has South America. He would have just done something about that right there. If he takes Burma here, he would need a 3-op to take Burma. So maybe here, oh, he could same thing he could do in Afghanistan. So I can't protect both of those equally. So maybe the answer here is just to do this and this. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't know if it was a mistake to miss Lenby there. Okay. I guess I could just do this. I have 7. He would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if he takes Burma. How many rounds do I have left? 3. So I still need to get my space off. Could just do this. Could go 1, 2 here. If he wants to coup, then I have a target, and then I can space afterwards. Okay, let's do that. Oh, there's AI war, okay. Alrighty, let's just do 2 of you, I guess. Is there any reason to do anything else? I guess I could go 1 here, 1 here. Yeah, I don't know if he has Asia or not. I'm assuming he only has 2 ops cards left because of the way he's been playing, unless he's about to bear trap me. I guess he could be going now for the Zimbabwe coup, but definitely 1 there. And then I guess Libya, so he can't get me out of that side. Yeah, let's do that. It's Quagmire, okay. Okay, 2611, missing 1. Okay. Am I missing? AI war. Okay. Now there's still a lot out there that can hurt me. Oh, we did have Brezhnev there. Okay. Still holding blockade. I do have an opportunity now. I guess this is well, let's see here. All right, depending on his headline, I could potentially coup Pakistan with ABM for protection and then just coup Nigeria with John Paul or something. Going to be probably able to fill OPEC here. What else could I do? Yeah, Allende doesn't do much. U2 doesn't do much because UN is gone. There's VOA. How can I best respond to this? Probably I'm ABMing Nigeria and then filling whatever he does. I think that's the play. Yep. guessing he's gonna take out of Asia here. I guess he could take Libya, Egypt, or Algeria. There's a lot of options here. Depends on what his scoring cards are, if any. Yeah, I wish there had been a better headline so I could have held you two there, but there just wasn't. Or sequencing wise, there wasn't a better headline. So I guess Usuri's going to space, which means I'm going to have to trigger John Paul and one of NORAD or Puppet. It's probably going to be Puppet, actually. Once I've filled Saudi Arabia, and I'm not sure what else. Interesting. Oh, actually, okay. He might be doing that because he has colonial. I'm not sure. All right, definitely want to get you. Keep you. What else did he? Vietnam, Thailand, Zaire, Brazil. Hmm. All right, he attacked three, technically four different regions. So maybe one, two, three, four is the way to go. That at least stops a potential Asia dom on his part. It does allow him to grab Vietnam, and it does allow him to flip Thailand or Pakistan. If he coups now, I can grab India. It would allow him to get back in Middle East, which is unfortunate, but I think I'm gonna have to allow that. Yeah, I think this is the play. Especially with brush war gone and IP war gone. But a colonial here wouldn't surprise me. Or excuse me, a colonial after a coup here wouldn't surprise me. Or I guess he could colonial here too. It's not out of the question. And hopefully he doesn't ask not everything away. Okay, makes sense. Oh, hmm. Well, let's see. Do I Botswana here or not? Or do I just grab you? Oh, that doesn't give me Dom. Whoops. Um, hmm. Interesting. All right. Two protects Angola. You helps with Asia. Lets him grab India and does leave me vulnerable to shuttle. If he realigns Angola, though, oh boy, him using our man is curious with all these bad scoring cards. It makes me wonder if he does have Ask Not. He doesn't have Vietnam access, so that's actually not a priority. Do that, then he just grabs India. Hmm, tough call. I definitely want to keep putting stuff in the Middle East for the sake of OPEC. And Botswana is still susceptible to a coup, and I can always put back in because I have one in South Africa. I might just allow him to go for the realigns here. Maybe I just do one. He took Vietnam to. Boy, he really attacked every area, so I don't know. He could have any of these scoring cards. Maybe that was part of the strategy. So I don't know what to focus on. All right, shuttle's a risk, but I think I want to grab a VP here. I want to grab a VP here, and let's go ahead and set up here for John Paul. Okay, I like that. Okay, not unexpected. I think I've got to 1-2 this and give up Vietnam. And oh boy, do I give up Algeria as well? Or do I just, I see, setting up multiple realigns here. Okay, that's fine. I guess if I do this, if he gives up China, is that the worst thing in the world? I was right about the colonial rearguards, which I'd already forgotten. Yeah, if he wants to spend 3 ops, I think, to take Algeria there. Okay. I've still got temporary Dom. Oh, excuse me, he still need to flip it and then also take a non-battleground to take it. So that's multiple moves he needs to make. So let's go ahead and do this. And I think Space Usuri, event OPEC. Okay, 4, 5. Okay, if he has shuttle, it is what it is. Do I just event OPEC now for 4 VPs? I'm not going to be able to. I could do Iraq with Puppet, but I might need that to respond to something else. So I guess I could also just use Allende real quick here to grab Algeria. The only question is whether he has shuttle. There's nothing I can do about that at the moment. So yeah, let's go ahead and event OPEC while I can, in case he wants to break Iran. Still got blockade. There's Asia. All right, well, good job by him. So let's see, Allende, Space Usuri, maybe, and then play. Hmm, there's Europe. Oh, he's doing okay. Huh, I really don't know what the best play here is. I don't want to get him back into Middle East. and I don't want to let him into set. Boy, is NORAD a better play than Puppet here? It honestly might be. The problem is I'm going to have to play Puppet at some point because I'm past spacing it anyway. It's a tough call. Really tough call. Okay. What's he still have left? He's got Bear Trap, Panama Sadat. He's got a lot of stuff. I just don't know what the right play is here. I guess I could just flip you, grab some BPs that way. It's not the worst idea in the world. I really don't like giving NORAD, but especially with Quagmire spaced. But I think at this stage with these unscored regions and no access, I think it's a better play. I don't know, maybe I'll come to regret it, but we'll see. Oh, alrighty. Well, glad I didn't give up Puppet there. We Will Bury You lets me drop DEF CON, and I don't have to worry about NORAD. So that's probably what I'm doing there. And potentially lets me repair if he does something in Middle East, like play Sadat. Don't have anything to space except for Alliance, which is free right now, but I might have to space it anyway just to get ahead. But I think this is going to be a We Will Bury You. I can just event how I learned, or, coup Zimbabwe if he coups it. Fourteen 38, 1439. What did I miss? Asia. Okay. And confirming UN is gone. Yes, it is. So We Will Bury You gives me 3. I can potentially get 3 then from space. Fortunately, special would give up 2, so I don't love that. I'm gonna have to give up multiple cards I don't want to this turn. Cuban Missile, okay. So We Will Bury You anyway. That gives me 3. I can't use Che then for its purpose. That certainly feels like the right play here. I can't imagine a need to do anything else. I guess I could do how I learned, but why not take the 3 VPs right here? Okay, so just catch up here. Alliance, Che, Nuke Subs, Kitchen, Camp David, Special, How I Learned. So, not worried about Hunza because those are scored. Africa, he could salt Southeast. Hopefully he's got one or more of Middle East, Southeast Asia, and Africa. So I think my play at the moment is to shore up. Perhaps a 1, 2, 3 could be the play here. He could actually, hold on. No, it's not. The play is for me to space first, I think, actually, in case he has one small step. Yeah, that's a huge swing right there. I think I got to do that. Okay. Well, that also gives him some information. He knows I don't have Bear Trap, Ask Not, or Shuttle because I would have spaced those over Alliance. So if he flips a Southeast Asian country, I'm definitely protecting the other two. I might overprotect Iran as well. Also want to get two into Botswana. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, I'm a little surprised by that, considering South America scored. I do wonder then if he can ask not away some of these other cards. Hmm. I guess that's still the right play to overprotect there, but I'm not sure. Alright, he still needs to get a coup. Presumably Zimbabwe would be next. Camp David, I really want to delay giving up all of these things, but might not have that luxury. Okay, there goes Fidel, so he presumably doesn't have one small step. He's holding bottom to blockade for a long time. Let's go ahead and kitchen you. Protect Angola, set up a reline. I'm actually probably not going to bother realigning South Africa. I just want to protect Angola here. Let's just go ahead and do one of those. Has to replace. Mm. Oh, do I Camp David next and just hope he doesn't have Sadat? Special relationship gives two. There's just no way around all these problems. There's nothing he can play. I guess he could play, I could wait to see if he has De Gaulle and triggers that, and then I could break UK. The likelihood, hmm, maybe I just go ahead and how I learned, or maybe I just go for a realign here. Try to get him out. This is tough. Got 30 minutes left. I just want to end with all of these, but I have to play one of them now. Maybe I get how I learned out of the way because I want the ops, and I don't think I want to set high def con. I don't think because I would let him ditch lone gun if he has it. So let's go ahead and let's see, is there any way that he gives me mill ops? No, I don't have any war cards left, so let's just go ahead and do that, and then I'm not sure who I'm holding yet, but yeah, let's do that. It's a summit coup, okay. I guess I will go for special relationship now. Okay. And do I go for one more? I guess I do. Great. And I think I'll finish with a nuke subs probably. I don't know what's better, Camp David or Puppet. Puppet lets him get into Saudi Arabia. I guess I could go Puppet, one Saudi Arabia, one Lebanon, or something like that. Willie Brandt gives me a VP, okay. Hmm. Do I just grab 1, 2? I don't know. I don't know if he has Africa or not. I really don't want to give up that nuke subs coup on Angola now. I guess I could go one here, one here. He does grab Lebanon then. If I do Camp David, he also grabs Lebanon. If I do nuke subs, it gives up the Angola coup. I think this is best. I really don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Assuming we're going to see like Lebanon, Saharan, something here. Maybe Lebanon, Saharan, Cameroon, I don't know. Mm, 47, 19, okay. Boy, this is some impressive holding of blockade till turn 7, if that's what he does. Muslim is still in the deck is the other thing I should have thought about. I actually might, maybe I should have triggered Camp David because of that. Oh, right, he has lone gunman. It doesn't have to do that for that purpose. Ooh, okay, here we go. Yeah, nothing he can do here. Guess I'll do that, and it doesn't matter. Make sure I didn't just do anything stupid. Didn't miss anything. Anyway, my opponent played a good game here, but nothing for him to do. Like, just yeah, knocked down Middle East. I got D cards 3 times in early war. It was a miracle that he made it this far with all the access that I got, and then I red scared him as well. And then none of the most important or most of the most important cards went to me. I think I got he failed his brush war. I got ABM. Junta didn't come out till after it mattered. OAS and Panama hadn't come out. Just yeah, rough time for him. I don't think he could have played this any better and then had a chance. So nice game by my opponent and a nice salvaging win for me.